Hi, May Alma. How should I call you, May or Alma?
You can call me May. May is fine with me.
Okay. All right. So May, good evening to you. How are you this evening?
I'm fine, yeah, and excited to do this interview.
Okay, that's great to hear. Not everyone that I've interviewed today were excited. They felt nervous, but good for you. You said that you're excited for this. All right, so I am Joy. I am the talent acquisition manager of Virtual Lasting, and tonight we will have an interview for the virtual assistant position that you applied for. Okay, so May, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. I am May Alma Loyola. I'm married and I was widowed last 2017. I have two grown-up daughters who both now have their own family, and they have given me a total of five wonderful grandchildren. The eldest is now he's about 18 years old, and he will turn 19 this May. And the youngest is age 4. He's going on 5 this year. Being a bit mature in age, I'm turning 65 this November, really. I could
Wow.
boast, yeah, that's right. And I could boast of many office work experience. Yeah, but not much though with online or virtual assistance work. So, however, since I retired about 5 years ago, or more or less, I had a lot of spare time in my hands. So I tried getting into some part-time home-based online work. I was able to get a few jobs in Odesk. They call themselves Upwork right now.
Hmm.
And mm-mm, I was able to do some research work, captioning images. And there was one time I was asked to do a simple setup of auto reply to customer feedbacks in Amazon. Yeah, it was really simple because all you have to do is check the how to in Amazon.
Hmm.
I didn't get awarded many jobs in Odesk though because my job selection criteria was limited. I preferred part-time, flexi time, and short-term engagements. And also because I always get outbidded by applicants from India. Their bids are so low. Sometimes it's just $2 an hour. And another reason is that my job choices was limited because I don't apply as VA because I just choose jobs that are simple like cut and paste, populating a worksheet, and so on, because I feel at that time my skill was very inadequate in terms of online job.
Hmm.
So I've never had really any formal VA training before. So virtual testing is my first, and I feel so lucky to join this batch. Um, I truly admire the training method, which is not by lecture type and it's not by spoon feeding. I learned a lot of techniques and strategies, and I also was very much motivated to develop the right attitude and great attitudes for success. I really love that part of motivation. And all the apps that we were introduced to in order to master e-commerce, social media strategy, and leads generation, um, we had to learn by ourselves by getting our hands dirty or even our heads sweating. It means that we have to try out the application ourselves, even if it's very new to us. For me, this is the best and fastest way to learn. Yeah, that's all about me.
Wow. So I like that you talked about getting your hands dirty during the training because actually the 15-day training that you were a part of was not just a training, it was also a workshop, right? Because after like 2 hours of lecture, Judy would ask you to do some tasks right after the training, and these tasks are very tedious, by the way. So I
Yeah,
really admire that you were all able to finish those tasks that were
yeah.
assigned to you. Good job. Okay, and
Thank you.
just to mention the training, that was 15 days, and there were different topics that were tackled during the training, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So can you tell me which of those topics, or what do you consider as your niche or your field of expertise now as a virtual assistant that you think you can grow further in your career?
Um, for now, one VA work that I would really love to do is research. This would include leads generation, I think. And because I have such a curious mind and also a bit of navigation skills, so I should say I'd be able to do an excellent job at this. And secondly, I also love doing graphic designs. I've been doing a lot before using a simple application in Microsoft they call Paint.
Mm-hmm.
So now, mm-mm, now that I've learned Canva, I see that it has more functionalities and a lot of great designs and templates. I plan to really master it.
Wow. Yeah, that's really fast forward in this technology now. Doing Canva. A long time ago, we used to just operate Paint, which is provided by our computers, right? And it takes some time for you to edit pictures back then because you have to like click so many things before you get the actual color that you wanted to put in there. But right now we have Canva, and it's good that you were exposed to it. And also, I
Mhm.
believe Powtoon, you were exposed to
Yeah,
a video editing
yeah,
tool.
video editing. That's right. Yeah, I will try Powton too. I'm not really much into video, but I love doing it. So I'll get to learn it.
Wow. Have you tried also doing the task? I think it was in day 3 or day 4, wherein you were assigned to do some vlogs or blogging.
Um, we upload videos on YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
How was it? How was the experience? Did you come out of your
Uh,
shell?
I kind of feel awkward at first. Really, that was my first. So maybe in time I'll be become more professional and maybe really an expert at it.
Wow, that's good. And I admire you actually for still doing this even at your age. Not I've this is the first time that I encountered someone in her 60s doing
Oh, really?
online job. Yeah, the I think the oldest that we saw from the previous batch was at 46, something like that. But you are by far the most mature that we have encountered here in virtual lasting. So good job, because you really did not just settle to just
Retirement
gardening
age.
or yeah, or doing or taking care of grandchildren, but you wanted to learn more and keep up with the technology. So that's really great. Now, speaking of which,
Yeah.
here in virtual lasting, we also profile you to clients and see if you're a perfect fit. So, what would you consider as an ideal client or an ideal boss?
Oh, for me, an ideal boss would be someone who knows exactly what he or she wants and can articulate clearly to the agents or employees what they want to be done. Also, I'd like to be um, I like a boss who is open-minded, um, welcomes suggestions, and appreciates and gives credit to good work, and knows how to call attention to errors without being harsh or humiliating. Yeah, that's the boss I would like to have.
And I believe you have tried working with someone in the past that was younger than you, with
Yeah, yeah,
Odesk, right? So, did
yeah.
you find
Uh,
that as an obstacle, or did it help you more?
no, I don't find any. I don't find any age gap or communication gap with working with young people. My last experience working with them was when I was with Converges. Our team
Mm.
lead was younger than me, so I don't mind being led by younger people.
Wow, you worked at a call center before too. Amazing.
Yeah, that's right. And
In
I was the
Converges.
oldest also at that time, and they call me mommy.
Nice. All right. So that's good. Now let's talk about availability because despite just working at home, maybe you still have other commitments as well. So you mentioned you are looking for part-time, right? Or is that
Yes.
still the kind of schedule that you're looking for?
Yeah, that's I still really prefer working part time and the 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. work schedule from Monday to Friday. This works very fine with me. This way, I could have time for my daytime routines like going to the supermarket, to the banks or government offices, and doing household chores and other personal necessities. So I
But
prefer
what if we
this.
have a client that wants you to really work graveyard or during the day? Are you open to that as well?
For graveyard, it's fine with me. For daytime work, I need to be advised earlier. If I know in advance, I can arrange my schedule.
Okay,
So
that's
that
good.
would still be fine.
All right, so you're open to day shift and graveyard shift as long as you are informed ahead of time.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. How about doing calls? Is that something I know you worked at a call center before, but I want to be assured at this moment if you're still open to doing calls in case we have clients who
Um,
require that.
I'm really not. Uh, I've done calls, but it was really not my forte.
Mm-mm.
Um, my AHT was not good, so I'm really nervous when I'm on a call. I really because my first work at Convergence was back office. We did billing, so it was back
Mm-mm.
office. We don't do direct calls.
I see. But what
So
if there are no metrics such as those, like HT and stuff? What if the client just wants you to call potential leads? For example, you have that leads generation, right? And they would ask you to call the leads that you generated, basically doing outbound calls. Is that something you can do too?
yeah, I think I can do that. I'm quite confident with my communication skills, so I think I can do that as long as there's no AHT.
Yes, I believe so. It's more flexible actually online because we don't have those strict metrics that are imposed in a call center setting. Anyway, now how about your equipment? Do you have the equipment needed to start working online, or how ready do you think you are to start working?
Oh, mm, I feel very much prepared to work online in terms of logistics and my physical and mental state. Living with my sister, we live side by side with my sister, who is also a BA aspirant, and she's training together with me. We have several laptops as backup. My internet connection is from Globe, and my sister's she's using PLDT, and I have a daughter who's living with me, and she has Sky Cable. So
Wow,
mhm. so if any of one is down, we have another two provider that we can fall back on.
that's
So
reassuring. Yeah, it's good that you're really prepared. What's the name of your sister, by the way, who's also in the training?
yeah, Esther Linda, she'll be having her interview tomorrow, I think.
With me?
I think yeah, I no, I think it's Mimi.
Oh wow, really? It's it's
Mm,
surprising that you have a sister here as well. Okay. Oh
mm,
yeah, yeah. I see her under Mimi's list for tomorrow. That's great to hear. It means
mm.
that you're like a team. It's like a team there in your house. You have three ISPs. You have so many computers you can use in case one lags or crashes, then you can use another one or you can use another
Yeah.
backup, right?
Yeah.
That's
And all our children are techie. Her kids and my kids, they're techie, so they support us.
that's fantastic. Right now, I
Yeah.
have just one last question because aside from age, of course, you are so different from the others in terms of the age because you are way ahead of them. But what do you think sets you apart from them, and why should we hire you instead of the other 100 trainees, including your sister, who are also vying for the same position that you applied for?
Mhm. Well, I definitely would want to be hired, but for me, not at the expense of the other 99 trainees. I believe all of us worked hard to reach here. Yeah.
Mm,
But one good reason for to hire any of us is our attitude and commitment to work diligently and professionally in order to satisfy our clients' needs with excellence. I think that that's the best reason to hire any of us.
nice, very nice answer. I admire what you just said. And I think that's it. I believe I've gotten the answers that I need so that I could forward this to our clients and really be proud of what you've just said because actually it's very fabulous and very fantastic that we have uh, someone senior in our roster now who's still really doing the ropes, all the technical stuff like we do. It's really mind blowing for me that I'm
Yeah,
able to interview you right now, and
you're
I believe our
surprised.
clients will see. Yeah, it surprised me. I thought you were younger than you actually were, and thank you very much for your time, May, and I appreciate what you just shared to us this evening. I will be sharing this to our clients so that they could see your potential as well as hire you eventually for any virtual assistant job that they might have. So I will just ping you or send you a message via messenger if we have any feedback from our clients. Okay,
Okay. Thank you,
thank you very
Joy.
much and see you again
Great.
next time. Nice talking to
Great.
you. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Good night.